Hey guys, what's up? It's Stricken06 of Stricken06.com, and today we're going to be doing a quick overview of the products that I use for my detailing. If you follow along on my Instagram, I'll have it linked down below. Stricken06. You see that I take pretty good care of my car, and I'm pretty meticulous about making sure it's always clean. I don't like dust, I don't like grime, I don't like dirt. I like things nice and shiny. But yeah, I mean, I get a lot of messages every time I post a picture up of my car somewhere nice, and it's always nice and shiny. Everyone always sends me private messages on what I use, and it's not a secret. I use Chemical Guy stuff, and it's not because they pay me or I'm sponsored or anything like that. I get no kickbacks. I don't care what you guys buy or what you use. It's just over the years, I was looking for one particular product, and that was to make my tires shine and last. And there is nothing out there that would last more than 4 or 5 days, or that would fling all over the fenders of the car, and I really, really hate that. You know, I hate when you put it on a tire and it looks amazing, and then like 4 days later it's blotchy. And I decided to give a couple weeks ago, I would say about 3 months ago, Chemical Guys, this product right here, a try. It's called Hyper Coat Protective Dressing, and it is water-based. A try. I figured, you know what, they opened up around me, let me swing by and see what they got to offer. And I really didn't know much about them besides that YouTube channel of theirs with that real weird lispy guy that fucking talks all the time. So I bought this product, and I was absolutely blown away. I really could not ask for a better product. It lasted twice as long as anything else out there that you buy at a auto parts store. It was super easy to apply. It came obviously in the spray bottle here, but then I'll spray the tire, and then I'll rub it on with this like special applicator pad here, and it lasted really, really long. And because it's water-based, I can use it on all the plastic parts as well. So I did the whole bottom trim of the car, I did around the black unpainted fender well areas, I did the front bumper, the back bumper, I used it inside the car. It was a little too greasy inside of this car, and that's why I'm going to go with this route here. But nonetheless, it was an incredibly, incredibly shiny application, and it lasted for a long time. I think I got well over a week, probably almost the second week in, it was still on there. It's a really, really thick, viscous liquid. You could see it right through there. It's very, very thick. And it lasted, and I was like, holy crap, they got something going on there that I couldn't find with other products from McGuire's or Mother's or what's the other one, Black something, I don't know. I was blown away, so I figured, you know what, let me see what else they got to offer. So I used this inside and out, and again, it's water-based. That's the number one thing, is they have oil-based products and they have water-based products, and the water ones are safe on plastics and trim and rubber, so that's the route I go. So then I wanted to see what they have to offer with their spray wax, because after a quick car wash, I like to just touch up a quick spray wax. I typically will do this like every other wash, or like every other week, or once a month, something like that, depending on the season, depending on what's going on. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like this product at all. And that's how you know I'm not being paid by them. I don't like it. I suggest you don't buy this. And the reason I'm shaking it is because you can see how just watery it is. Like it's almost the viscosity of just regular water. And no matter how much you shake it, it's not like there's sediment on the bottom. It's just, that's what it is. So when you spray it on your body panel, it just instantly starts running downward like rain. Where I like a more viscous, thicker fluid, so when I spray it on the panel, I want it to stay where I sprayed it. So that when I go over with my rag or my towel, I can see it and I can feel it being worked in. This, honestly, as soon as you sprayed it, it starts running down. And I didn't like that. It was getting on parts of the trim that I didn't want it to. Like if you spray on top of the fender, it's gonna start running right down to the black trim that I'm gonna be treating with this. I don't like this product at all. And then to make matters worse, it smells amazing. It smells like bananas. But you will walk out of a mall or a store and there's gonna be 1,000 fruit flies and other flies sitting on your car, which is, again, I don't care, I'm driving away, but it's just a weird phenomenon because the car smells like bananas for the next 2-3 days. And every fly in the neighborhood is going to be sitting on your car. And I'm sure it attracts birds too, because I walked out with shit all over my fucking roof. So not a product I suggest at all. Going down the list. So using one bottle for everything, you're going to run out very quickly. So I figured, let me use this for what it's worth, you know, as I have it. But let me try their tire shine. And according to the folks there, they said it's basically the same thing, it's just for a tire application. And then you have this, which is also very similar to that, except it now comes in a cream bottle, and you can just apply it directly to your applicator pad and then just brush it on. And then this right here, it's less shine and less, I don't want to say oily because it's water-based, but it's less like greasy. And it gives more of like a matte, dull, like natural, clean look. And because this is so, it leaves a thick coat behind. I know it says dry to the touch or whatever. It's not. There's no way it can be dry. How can a liquid be shiny and dry at the same time? It is a slippery coating that's going to stay on your car. It's not going to fling off, if that's what they mean by dry to the touch. But if you put it in on the armrest and you go to grab it a day later, 3 days later, 5 days later, a week and a half later, it's still greasy. So I really wouldn't suggest using this interior. I'd probably get, excuse me, I'd probably get this product right here, and that's what I'm going to be using as well. Again, it's water-based as well. It's got the new car scent. It's designed more for the interior trim, and then I'm going to be trying this out for all the vinyl, like the kick plates and the tires, the exterior trim, that black trim underneath the bumper. I'll be using this product, and then on my tires I'll be trying this out, and I'll see. And if not, if I don't like the way these two work, I'm just gonna go out and keep buying this product. You know, I'll just get like a refill version for this bottle and just use it for the tires and the plastic trim, because I'll tell you what, when I put this on my plastic trim, my God, it was so shiny. But it wasn't like a cheesy, cheap, trying to look hard shine. It was like a brand new car shine. It was amazing, and it lasted for so long. So that's the product that sold me on these guys. I was like completely blown away, but not so much by this. So how I apply it, obviously I showed you guys already the tire applicator. I have a couple of these. It's pretty simple. What I'll do is I'll spray this on the tire all the way around, and then I'll rub it. And then with this product, obviously I'm just going to apply it like a toothpaste on here and then just work it around. And this is actually a pretty sharp 90-degree corner. I know the wrapping on it is making it look dull, but it's a pretty sharp corner when you take the wrapping off. And it gets nicely in between the rim and tire part. I have no trouble with this product here. It's very good. I also used this on the interior of the car. So like I applied that and it was a little too greasy for my liking, but it lasted, like, I think it's still on the car like 3 months later. I'm pretty sure if I rubbed my finger on my dashboard, it'd still be on there. So I'm going to be using that. So I'll just spray it on the pad and then just rub it around, and you know, that's how I apply that. And then for any kind of other trim, like really underneath the bumper that gets beat up and you don't really see it, but you don't want that color discoloration of like that grade fade to like a shiny black, I'll use this soft part of this. It's just an old dishwashing sponge, and I'll just use that underneath there or inside of the wheel well. You know, I don't care if I scratch the plastic lining of inside the wheel well. I mean, it gets beat up by rocks all day long. I'll use this product here because they're free. You're usually done with it after washing the dishes. And then I have I got one of these as well. You know, you could use the color differences to remind yourself which pad goes for what area. You know, you don't want to have all the same pads and they all look the same, so you forget which one did you use on the wheels or which one did you use on the inside of the car. So, so I wash these very frequently as well. They're just, it's a sponge inside, and then it's like this cloth exterior that they sew shut. And they wash really easy. You just throw it in the clothing washer, and I wash these by hand. So you could have, for example, like I have those rubberized mats. So I'll use like a shine on the rubberized mat to make it nice and shiny, so it doesn't look scratched up and dull. As long as it's not too slippery, because then you'll slip in and out and your feet get slippery and then it gets on your brake pedals or something. So just be careful with that. But I'll use this just to give it a nice quick shine so it looks newer. And then I'll use the rest of them, like this is a certain type of wax that I use from Meguiar's. This is a certain type of wax that I use from Meguiar's. And I work that way where each one is a different thing. And my towels are the same way. Blue towels are for windows, yellow towels are for drying the car, and then applying, like a spray wax type of situation. And this is for my tires. I'm not one of those guys that makes a big deal out of this, where they spend 6 hours every weekend touching up the car, and I'm not. I just like it clean and practical. So I'll wash the car, I then dry the car by hand with a towel, and then I go in and just dress it up and make sure it's nice and clean. I'm not gonna do, the overboard. Listen, if that's your hobby, that's fine. If you're one of those guys, that's your hobby to go overboard on maintaining your car every week, that's fine. More power to you. I just like to get things done and to know I'm using high quality products, to know that I'm not cross-contaminating anything, and my car's clean, smells good, it's good to go. So you guys wanted to know, there you go. That's my little kit of what products I use and my methods of things. Like I said, as long as you differentiate the colors for different things, you don't want to clean your rubber floor mats or the bottom of a bumper with this and then go touch up your dashboard, because that's going to be gross. But yeah, it's fairly simple, honestly. If you don't complicate it, if you don't read too much into it, as long as you're using the right product. Don't use a oil-based product on your plastic trim. It will peel, it will crack, it will turn brittle. It might not be in a week or two, it might be in a year or two, but you will destroy your plastic. Some plastics are very sensitive to it. You use an oil-based product and it will start disintegrating within a matter of 2, 3, 6 months. It will completely be out of service. So that's one thing. Another thing I like about it is that you could walk in or go on their website and you can just filter out, I want water-based products only. And there's a whole rack for it. So it makes it easier for guys like me that are just, I don't sit there studying a company's scientific chemical compounds. I don't give a shit. I want water-based products, and I want it easy to understand and easy to access. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Links are down below. You can check things out. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.